Hello guys, welcome back for another video. Today is currently Sunday for me. I am headed to my book club meeting shortly. I just wanted to come in and do a quick review on the books before I meet up with my book buddies. And later on, when I come back home, I will let y'all know their thoughts on the books as well. So guys, I am excited. We ended up reading two reads. Our main book was titled We Don't Talk About Carol by Kristen L. Berry. This was the main book. This is also Kristen's debut novel. So, yes. So this was a thriller, guys. And the book, let's see how long it was. The book was 328 pages. And our second book, our bonus pick, was called Losing Control by Lady Nisha. This was an urban fiction read. And this book was roughly 372 pages as well. So both books were roughly 370 something odd pages, guys. So yeah, it took me about 3-4 days to read We Don't Talk About Carol because I kept putting it up. I kept putting it, I would pick it up, put it back down, woo, woo, woo. So it took me, 3-4 days to read this one. Lady Nisha, Losing Control. I did much of this book on audio, so I was back and forth between this one. So roughly it took me 3-4 days to complete this one as well. And mind you, I was reading the book simultaneously. So yeah, not bad at all, guys. So overall, as I mentioned, Kristen L. Berry, this is her debut novel. And Lady Nisha, I have heard of Lady Nisha before. I'm familiar with, her writing. And, but this was my first read by both authors, both Black female authors. So, kudos to them. Okay, so We Don't Talk About Carol was a thriller. As I mentioned, overall, I enjoyed this book, guys. I gave it a 3.5 as far as stars, 3.5. It was a very solid read, but I will say that some parts of the book were very slow. It was definitely a slow burn. In the beginning of the book, I felt like it just took certain parts. It just took like a long time to pick up. And I don't know if Kristen, I don't know. I was kind of confused in the beginning because at first, like the book was going towards like just a regular thriller. Then next thing you know, they had a chapter where it felt like the book was like starting to become like a paranormal thing happening. So like in 1-2 chapters, like you can tell the storyline was like trying to go there, and then next thing you know, it went back to just like regular thriller. So I was kind of confused on that part. So I was like, okay. So I don't know if the author, like, I don't know if she was veering towards that kind of storyline and then like just changed her mind and just stuck to what she originally had. But I don't know. It was just, it didn't throw the storyline off. Like the story still made sense, and the book definitely did have a plot twist in the end. So I did like the ending. I like how everything came together, but I will say some parts of this book was, fairly slow. Also, so basically, guys, I didn't even say what the book was about. I'm definitely not going to read the synopsis because it's very, very long. So basically, long story short, a dedicated journalist unearths a generations-old family secret and the connection to a string of missing girls that hits way too close to home in this gripping debut novel. So we have Sydney and we have her sister. So their father just passed and they're cleaning out the house, just getting rid of things, getting ready to, prepare and sell the property. So when they clean out the house, they come across this old picture, and come to find out it was their aunt, Carol, that they never even knew. They didn't know they had an aunt. So basically the story just uncovers the nieces like finding out what happened to her, because they say like she just vanished. So they don't know if she was murdered. They don't know if she just ran away. They don't know what happened to Carol. So basically, the story is just like, them on a road to discovery, learning about it. It definitely is family centered. I did like that part of the book. You have different family dynamics going on, not only with them trying to find out what happened to their aunt, but they're also dealing with, the sisters. They're dealing with their relationship issues, and they're also dealing with the issues they have with their mom. So yeah, you got all of that going on. So overall, guys, it was definitely a good read. I would definitely recommend it, but I would just say that in the beginning it was kind of slow, and I really didn't know where the author was going as far as like one chapter, like I said, just threw me off because I didn't know if it was like going towards like the paranormal effect. Like I was just kind of confused. And then it went back to like the basic storyline, and I was like, okay. So, but other than that, solid read, 3.5 for me. Okay, guys. So next up, my cat is meowing. I thought I was tripping. So next up, we have Losing Control by Lady Nisha. This was my first read by this author. Heard of her before. Guys, this book was so messy. And I was laughing. I was cracking up because I was doing the audio on this book. The audio, it had two narrators. It had a male and a female. But y'all, like the storyline, I guess because I don't read a lot of urban fiction anymore. So the storyline just had me, I was just outdone. Like the book was wild. The book was wild. It was messy. And basically, the main character, he was a YN, he was a rapper. And, it's like just a hood love story about, between him and the main character, Marley. That's basically what the book is about. Her healing from her past, not wanting to move on, but eventually she falls for him. There definitely was a lot of humor in this book. Lady Nisha is a hot mess. So the book was wild though. Um, Overall though, I feel like it was very, very long. Like I feel like she really could have just wrapped this up, under 300 pages, I will say. But I'm glad that I did read it because, like I said, this is my first read by Lady Nisha. I loved the cover when I first got the book, fell in love with the cover. As I mentioned, this was a bonus book for us, so I'm not sure if all my book club buddies even read this book, but when I come back for final thoughts, I will let y'all know what they thought about this book. But yeah, guys, like the main characters were toe up. They were toe up. The family was toe up. Like everybody in this book was just toe up. Like I was laughing my behind off because I did the audio and I also I was doing immersive with this book. So I did both. But y'all, when I tell y'all, like they were doing a lot in this book, like doing the most. I would definitely recommend Lady Nisha's books if you are into urban fiction. I think I think because I don't really read a lot of urban fiction anymore, because mind you, that's the genre I started off with, guys. Like when I was like a teenager, like reading like heavy, heavy. This is the genre that I started off with. So it's just like as I'm older now, I think because I have read the tropes before, I'm familiar with the hood stories, the hood love stories. I'm familiar with all of it. So it's just like, yeah, I guess I have outgrew this genre in a way. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind reading. I don't mind picking up urban reads, but it's not a genre that I tend to read a lot anymore just because I feel like I've been there, done that, and I'm just like opening myself up to other genres, basically. So, like, nothing against urban fiction because, mind you, I started off in the urban fiction world. Like, I was writing urban fiction as well. So, when I do dive back into my writing and publishing another book, I don't know what direction I want to take. I don't know if I want to do the urban fiction world. I don't know if I want to do historical fiction. Historical fiction is like really pulling my heartstrings. So I might just veer towards that for a second and just see how it goes. But Nothing against my urban fiction writers because I love y'all down. But it's really just a genre that I feel like is really hard for me to connect to now because, yeah, I don't know. It just hits different now compared to when I was reading stories like this when I was younger. But overall, guys, I would definitely recommend this if you like messy, just urban, hood, love stories. I would definitely recommend this book. So yeah, guys, that was it as far as my short review right quick. I'm about to head out soon. Our meeting is for 1 o'clock and we are going to, I think we are going to this pho restaurant. Never heard of it, but it's located in Metairie. So it is currently 11:18. I'm about to head out soon to meet up with my other book buddies. So yeah, guys, I will be back to share their reviews as well. And I will, if I have time to record, I will definitely give y'all a glimpse of the book meeting. Okay, so stay tuned.
Like nothing tore you up, tore you like Thank y'all. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, hello, welcome back. I am back home from the meeting. It is currently 5:27. So today was a good day as usual. I had a blast with my book club. So I am tired, guys. And it's not because, okay, the reason why I'm tired is because Mother Nature came on last night and I took some medicine before I headed out earlier. And I was okay. I was fine, but I can see that my energy is like getting low. And I have a full work day tomorrow. So for the rest of the evening after I wrap up this review, I'm just gonna relax. So yeah. But I just wanted to come in, guys, because I told y'all I did my review already on both books, but just wanted to give y'all some feedback on how my book buddies felt about We Don't Talk About Carol, which was our main read, and Losing Control by Lady Nisha. I ended up giving the bonus book to one of my book buddies that wanted to read it, so I gave that my copy to her. And so I still have this one. I don't know, guys. Usually, like once I'm done with these books, I'll go ahead and donate them. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and donate this book. Well, no, I know exactly who I can give this book to that will appreciate it. So I'm gonna give this to one of my fellow coworkers who is also she's also an avid reader, and I think she would love this story. So that's who I'm gonna give it to. But anyway, I gave this book a solid 4, if I'm not mistaken, earlier. So overall, my book club buddies ended up giving like around the same rating. Everybody pretty much had like the same thoughts on this book. We all agreed that for it to be a debut novel, she did an amazing job. One of my book club buddies, she agreed with me. Like the first part was like it was kind of a slow burn, but once the story picked up, it definitely was a page turner. The bonus book, guys, remember I told y'all that book was a mess. And everybody didn't get around to reading that book. I think out of the members, I think 2 people DNF'd it and 2 people finished it, which was me and my other book buddy. So I gave the book a solid 2, and my book club buddy gave it a 5. She loved it. She loved it. So, yeah, that just goes to show you sometimes you just gotta read the book for yourself, guys, because, even though it wasn't my cup of tea, like somebody else in the group loved it. They raved about it. So, I would definitely recommend Losing Control by Lady Nisha If you are a big time urban fiction reader, definitely would recommend that book. If you like thriller, mystery, I would definitely recommend this book as well, guys. So yeah, overall we had a great time. We went to this restaurant, this Vietnamese pho restaurant. Got me some pho. I ordered me some chicken wings. So good. The wings, the chicken. I enjoyed the chicken more than the pho. So yeah, it was good though. That's my first time going there. The place was called Pho Orchid. Right there, it was located in Metairie, I believe. Yeah, somewhere in Metairie. So had a good time per usual with my girls. Like I always have a good time with my book club buddies. So yeah, guys, I just really want to come in and just give my last remarks before I close out this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please feel free to check out my other videos and please feel free to subscribe if you like what you see. So yeah, guys, as you can see, like I am trying to push it. I'm going to get out these clothes, shower, and just wind down for the night. Because as I mentioned, I do have a very busy work week ahead of me. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all for the next video. Bye.